Most people spend their time obsessing over horsepower numbers and engine displacement. They look at the big bang happening in the cylinders and think that's where the story ends. But the engine is just a noisemaker until that power is translated to the wheels. The transmission is the architect of power. It is the most complex translator in the machine, deciding exactly how much torque reaches the pavement and how much is wasted as friction and heat. You have to understand the 5 major architectures under your floorboards. We start with the manual transmission. In the world of mechanical survival, this is the source of truth. It is a purely mechanical link. When you press the clutch, you are physically separating the engine's crankshaft from the gearbox. When you move the lever, you are sliding brass synchronizer rings to lock a specific gear set onto the output shaft. It provides the highest mechanical yield because there is a direct, solid connection between the engine and the wheels. It's lighter, it's simpler, and if you treat it right, it will outlast the chassis it's bolted to. Next is the most common architecture, the traditional automatic. But automatic is a marketing term. The mechanical reality is a torquey converter. Unlike a manual, there is no solid connection here. Instead, we use fluid coupling. Imagine 2 fans facing each other in a sealed container of oil. One fan is spun by the engine. That movement creates a vortex in the oil that forces the second fan to spin, which then turns the transmission. This fluid cushion is why your car can stop at a red light without stalling. It's built for smoothness and mechanical longevity. Modern versions from companies like ZF or Aisin use lock-up clutches to create a solid connection once you're up to speed, eliminating the parasitic loss that used to make automatics slow and thirsty. It is the king of comfort, but it relies entirely on the chemistry of its oil. If that fluid burns or hydrates, the architecture collapses. If you drive a modern economy car, you likely have a CVT, continuously variable transmission. This system has no gears, none. Instead, it uses a high-strength steel belt running between 2 variable diameter pulleys. As the pulleys open and close, the gear ratio changes infinitely. It's designed to keep the engine at its most efficient RPM at all times. Enthusiasts call it soulless because of the rubber band effect, where the engine revs up and stays there while the car catches up. From a physics standpoint, it's incredibly efficient for city commuting. However, it is a slide and grip system. The moment that belt slips on the pulleys, the transmission is effectively a paperweight. It's built for the consumer, not for the technician. Now we enter the realm of high performance, the DCT or dual clutch transmission. This is essentially 2 manual transmissions living in one housing. One clutch handles the odd gears, 1st, 3rd, 5th, and the other handles the even gears, 2nd, 4th, 6th. While you are accelerating in 2nd gear, the computer has already pre-selected 3rd gear on the other shaft. When it's time to shift, the clutches simply swap jobs in milliseconds. It offers the lightning-fast shifts of a race car with the convenience of an automatic. It's the Formula One of drivetrain architecture. But that performance comes with a price. Complexity. They can be jerky in stop-and-go traffic because, at the end of the day, they are still using physical clutches that have to bite and slip. It's a precision tool that requires precision maintenance. Finally, there is the AMT, automated manual transmission. This is the budget-friendly middle child. It is a standard manual gearbox, but instead of a clutch pedal, a hydraulic or electric actuator, a robot arm, operates the clutch and the gears for you. It's efficient and cheap to build, which is why it's popular in entry-level markets. The downside? It feels like a human driver who just learned how to use a stick shift yesterday. Because it still has to physically disengage the power to change gears, you feel a nod or a lurch between shifts. It's a compromise of cost over character. Understanding your transmission is the first step in taking the power back from the parts changers at the dealership. Whether you're driving a bulletproof 1.9 TDI with a manual or a high-tech DCT, knowing the physics of the machine is the only way to ensure its survival. I'm giving you the mechanical truth that shops charge a $100 diagnostic fee to explain. If you found value in this deep dive, hit the like button and subscribe to join the community of owners who actually know what's happening under their floorboards. For daily maintenance tips on mechanical survival, follow me on Instagram. All my links are in the description.